So, I'm back, and I just saw the new Ethan Coen Margaret Qualley movie, Honey Don't. Now, this movie is extremely convoluted, but the brief story synopsis is that it's about Margaret Qualley's Honey O'Donoghue, who is a private investigator who investigates at some length a church where Chris Evans is a pastor at. There's nothing really, there are so many storylines in this movie that they don't really connect, and it's really unsatisfying at the end, which is this movie's biggest weakness. So story wise, I'm gonna have to give it a hot pocket score because it just left me so unsatisfied at the end, and so many loose threads. In a mystery movie, you can't have that unless you're setting up sequels, which this isn't. Cinematics, I think it is pretty cool cinematically, but I do wish they stuck to a more old school aesthetic, because every once in a while there would be just the whole movie, I'm like, when is this movie set? Is it set in the past? Is it set in the modern day? And you would think it's the past, mostly based off everything going on and how the characters talk and interact with each other. And then out of nowhere, there's just an iPhone. And you're like, what? It just doesn't add up. I wish they committed to either modern or old school and not done a mix match of both. So I'm going to give a hot pocket score here as well. Directing I thought was okay, but by the end we're like, what is this pacing? It's not the best, and it's really inconsistent at many points, and it kind of leaves you wanting more because there's so many loose ends. So hot pocket score again. But now, where this movie shines is in the performances. Even though the material that they get isn't phenomenal and great, the performances are fantastic. Everyone was great in this movie, especially Chris Evans and Charlie Day. I thought they were really, really funny. Margaret Qualley and Aubrey Plaza were also good, but their material was way more lacking than the others, because the Charlie Day and Chris Evans were very much side characters. They didn't have to do much, and Aubrey Plaza, while also being a side character, she doesn't get as good dumb material as Chris Evans and Charlie Day does. And Margaret Qualley, of course, has the most important material, and it's just not good enough, but she is good with it. But it's clearly being hampered down because she can't do much else. But yeah, pretty solid acting, so I have to give it a hand grenade score here. Expectations and experience, I was expecting something a little more satisfying of a conclusion. Like I said, this is a great 2/3, but that ending is just unfortunate. It really leaves you wanting more, and it's just upsetting because there was good setup, and then the third act just really fumbles everything. It's the most the third act has fumbled I've seen so far this year. But yeah, overall, I'm going to say that this is a Hot Pocket movie. I do see some instances where you'd want to watch it. It is a fun watch, especially for Chris Evans' part, especially for some of the comedic bits, but there's just not enough to make you want to keep re-watching it. But yeah, that is pretty much all I have to say. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment down below your thoughts on and opinions on Honey Don't if you're planning on seeing it now or you've already seen it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and on that, I'll leave you guys to it. Till next time, bye.